Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. Here we have the Land Rover Defender on a 73 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's the longer wheelbase version. We've got alloy wheels, 5 doors of course, tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area and then work our way back to the front from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see that we have got reversing sensors. This car's also got a parking camera, which I'll show you when we run through the controls. Plenty of boot space, as you may well expect. You can increase this space further, of course, by folding down the 3 rear seats that you see there. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then as promised, we'll hop in and run through some of the controls. Now that we've done a full circle of it, though, you can see, firstly, the alloy wheels are all in great condition, as is the bodywork the entire way around the vehicle. Just briefly before we climb into the car, I want to show you some of the controls from the outside here. So you can see your electric windows and memory seats for the driver's side electric seat. You have the same controls over on the passenger side. This car also has a Meridian sound system, as you can see. And this is the interior, just briefly before we climb in. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the speedometer and fuel gauge. On the right-hand side, the rev counter. Within the rev counter, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so of course we're in park at the moment. We have the cool and temperature gauge at the bottom of that section. Within the speedometer, you can see a digital readout for the speedometer and the fuel gauge directly beneath it. In the centre, at the moment, we have the satellite navigation being displayed. You can change that information, and you can see above that the total miles for this car, which are 15,755. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have our stereo controls, phone controls as well. And over on the right-hand side, cruise control, speed limiter, and also a heated steering wheel you can activate from here. Over into the centre next, we've got the main touchscreen for the car. So as you can see, satellite navigation, really nice, clear colour display. You can come back out to the home screen from here whenever you wish to. You can pair up your phone, of course. We have our audio menu. Down here, you can access the different ways in which you can listen to your music in this car. So, of course, radio, AM, FM, DAB. We can stream it wirelessly via Bluetooth audio, and you can pair your phone from this menu if you wish to as well. You can exit out of that. We're still on the home screen, so you can swipe across to many different options. Particularly if you're going to take the car off-road, you can see there are so many different things you can have come up on here. You can press this button down to the right-hand side, and essentially every single option then appears in a slightly different format. So, for example, you can see we've got Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You can have your climate control settings up on the screen here, should you wish to. So you can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in, for example. Back out to the home screen. This car also has a parking camera. So 360 parking camera, in fact. So you have your reversing camera just there and a bird's eye view image of exactly where the car is parked on that right-hand side. So very easy to park the car with those cameras in place. We have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, the start and stop button for the engine just here. Now, although you can control your climate control from the screen, we have physical control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can press this button and control the fan speed, as you can see. You can press that button again. If you push this button in, you can then control the heated passenger seat. You can do the same, of course, for the driver's side. And there's 3 different heat settings on both of those seats. We've also got a heated front screen, heated rear screen that you control from down here as well. Below the screen, we've got a 12-volt charging socket, USB-A, USB-C input. You have another USB-C input over here by the kind of glove box area where you've got this tray and you can see the Defender logo there. And then lastly, the massive panoramic roof. So there's a sunblind that you can open up all the way to the back of the rear seats. You'll notice you've also got these sections in the 2 corners that let extra light in. Now you can leave it like this, of course, but if you wish to, this front section will open as a full sliding sunroof. And as you can see, you get a massive sunroof area here. The last thing I wanted to mention is the paperwork we hold for the car. So there's a key inside here. That is the spare key for the vehicle. So there are 2 keys in total. We have the V5 registration document, of course, showing that this is a 1-owner car from new. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video tour of the car, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.